Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are across this great wide world of ours. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I know it's a holiday in the United States, not necessarily a holiday anywhere else, but the point that I want to make today is we have to be thankful always in our life about things. And to be thankful means to be grateful for where we are in our life and where we need to take things in the future. And I was thinking about that today myself when I was with family and friends and thinking about the holidays and the approaching holidays. And this is always after Thanksgiving, you always have the traditional Black Friday. People start thinking about Christmas. Excuse me. And then I start thinking about the year in review and how things were and how things went. And you have to always be grateful where you are in your life. And remember, you make the best of any opportunity. Granted that things don't necessarily go the way you want them to go, they don't necessarily go where you intend them to go. But the point here always is to make the best of any situation and move forward in life. And that is always the case in any situation, is to always move forward in life and to make the best of the situation. I've been reading a lot on Stoic philosophy, and the issue always centers on where life as a Stoic, how you have to be grateful and make the most opportunity of the situation that's at hand. Namely, I like to read a lot about Marcus Aurelius, and there's also Seneca, and I find this very profound in the sense that this is where excuse me, where you need to be in life, and you move forward with that, and you make the decisions, and then you move from that decision further down to into the decision. It's not what I always say. It's not when you make a mistake. It's not what about recognizing the mistake and where you go from that mistake forward. I tell people that if they get in a rut or they get in a situation where they don't feel like they're getting in the right direction with something, the point is to always move forward and to move in a direction that makes sense and moves things in a direction that needs to be. So, with that said, I wanted to wish everyone who follows me happy Thanksgiving. If you're off, make the best of that situation. Spend time with family and friends and make the best of that situation. Secondly, I like to say, take this time at this time of the year to reflect on where you've been, where you would like to go, and where you feel that your strengths are, but also your weaknesses, where you can work on that as well. So, like I said, this is not really necessarily a long video in itself, but it is a video that I talk about where we, as a people, as a society, see the holiday as Thanksgiving, and before you know it, it's going to be Christmas, and before you know it, we'll be looking at the springtime of next year. And it's like I've said to a couple of people, and it's kind of, this isn't not really, but it's more of a realistic. The day you're born is really the day you die. So our time on this earth is fleeting. We're not guaranteed tomorrow, but we got to make the most of the day that we have and then move forward from there. So the goal here is to always to make the best of the situation and move forward. So with that said, you just do what you need to do, reflect, and move forward in life. Also, at this time of year, I like to tell people I do have books that are available or self-published on Amazon. Don't buy your lottery ticket. Just finished Water Quality on the Reservation. Uh, Native American Diminishing Casinos. is another book. Empowerment and Change. These are books that I do have available on Amazon, and they're not, and I don't make them real expensive. The one I have to work on, because the Empowerment and Change was bought by a company, or tried to take the company, and the company didn't want to overprice the book, and so I took over the book itself. But these books are available on Amazon, very cheap, easy reads, nothing really that technical, but it's more of a self-reflection type of book. Secondly, or thirdly, or fourthly, as I'd like to say, is I also have conferences that I go to. I also have, if you're interested, I do have a PowerPoint that I like, is What is in Your Backpack. That's available too, and that's available for $5. And that also explains, how you see things in life and how we value things in life, and to be reflective on things in life as well. So with that said, like I said, and I hate to be redundant, it's just this time of year we reflect and we think about where we've been, where we like to go, and where we are at present. It was this morning I was doing some reflecting before I got up, and I knew I was heading over to see family and friends. And I was reflecting as I got up. I took my shower. I was reflecting in the shower and just where I've been this year, and where I'd like to see things go, where I'd like to see things go. And that's a big other issue in itself, is that you reflect and you move forward on that. For instance, tomorrow I am going to look at jobs in education, and that was one of my goals that I wanted to do this week, and that's on the agenda for tomorrow. And then we'll see where the rest of the week goes from there. So the point that I make is you're grateful, and you reflect where things are, and you move forward in life, and you don't look necessarily like 2 or 3 weeks down the line. You have it in focused, but the priority is staying present, or staying in the present mode, or being present. I think what I used to do in the past is I used to look at things in the future, and I was not necessarily being present with people. And then when you're not being present with people, that throws a lot of things off in life, especially what I call your karma in your situation in life. So when you stay present, your goal is you can reflect on people, and you can reflect on yourself as well. And I'm a kind of person as well. I am a person that doesn't judge other people, because I don't know where they are in their life's journey. And it's really difficult for me to do that. Now, when I do that with somebody, I always there's an old cliche, take myself behind the woodshed and give myself a spank. So because it's not my right to judge other people. That judgment is up to God, and not necessarily myself. And the goal here is, like I said, is to better your own life and not really judge anybody else's life. So the goal here is to achieve being present, being grateful, and making the judgments or readjustments or adjustments that you need to do to continue your life forward. And like I said, this is somewhat a reflective piece, because it is Thanksgiving, and the word itself is Thanksgiving. So with that said, I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. As I said a few minutes ago, I have books available that you can use as Christmas gifts, or even stocking stuffers. I think the biggest book is like 100 pages, so they're all very easy read. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com. That's bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com. If you want to sponsor any of my videos, please email me at bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com. Also, if you like, subscribe, and in the comments leave the word Thanksgiving. I will send you a complimentary book on empowerment and change. Either send that in a PDF or Word document. With that said, folks, I hope you have a great week, and hopefully sometime this weekend I will touch base with you again. Anyway, enjoy your week, enjoy your Black Friday, and happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you soon. Bye.